Hey guys, so Tina with Tina's World. If you're not familiar with these type of videos, these are like my bonnet talks or like come talk with me before I go to bed video. Um, I'm trying to do a couple of these videos a week, um, just to talk to you guys. And tonight we're gonna talk about the VMAs. You see, I got my OMG to the side today on a gangsta lean because I'm feeling a little extra gangsta. That's my lighting from my beauty studio over there. So yeah, so the VMAs were tonight, and if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe, and yeah, lighting's not good or nothing. Again, we're talking at night. Maybe theirs better or whatever. But we're gonna talk about the VMAs. And I haven't watched a VMA since I want to say 99. 99 was the last VMA I have ever watched. And the funny thing is I've always wanted to be a part of the VMAs. I didn't want to be a performer. I always wanted to be one of the VJs. Because if you didn't know, I went to school for broadcasting, and broadcasting is life to me. And ever since a kid, I've dreamed of being a broadcaster. But the pay, the pay is not there until you are on those huge platforms. The pay wasn't there, and even after I went to school to be, um, uh, in broadcasting, and I completed that, I was already making a job where I was making 70,000 a year at the age of 23, and I was like, I'm not giving that up. Well, actually, I was 21, making 70,000 a year. I'm not giving that up to go to a job making 20 something thousand, even though it is my dream. So I went on to, I continued to work in sales and being able to get on YouTube, and especially not this channel. This is more my relaxed channel, like a continuation of my Insta snaps and all that. But my beauty channel, TMR 2886, is where it's a lifestyle channel, is where I get to display, my broadcasting skills and what I really like to do. Um, because I make way too much money to want to go into that field and have to start all over. And I made that decision a long time ago. But anyway, back to the VMAs. Okay, where was first off? I was hyped. I was hyped the whole time. Like I was hyped. Like Kenny was like, "You need to calm down." I'm like, "It's the VMAs," and I felt like a kid again. It was amazing. I watched the pre-show with Terrence. He used to be on MTV. Now he does a lot on BT. Now he does a lot. Sorry guys, I have a cold. He does a lot of things with MTV now. I haven't watched MTV in so long, so this is the first time I watched MTV in years. Um, but he did the little pre-show. I really enjoyed it. I like seeing the people come through the red carpet. But one thing I noticed, where the hell was Takeoff? Takeoff is always taking off. Like, he did not want to go to the award show. I guess because Migos wasn't up for anything, I don't believe. So he was like, you know what? Takeoff gonna take off to the crib. He wasn't going, and Takeoff did not go. I wish he would have went to support Cardi, but he wasn't there. But that's his own prerogative. Shoot, ain't his wife, so he ain't got to be there. But that Offset had to be there, and Quavo just loved the spotlight, so Quavo was going to show up. Um, okay, so I was like, where Takeoff at? That was my first thing. And then we got to the performances before the show, and then the Backstreet Boys came on. I used to love the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, all of them. So when Backstreet Boys got up there, they performed their butt off. And the thing is, they still look young. They don't look that old. I was like, go ahead, boys, get it, get it. They was getting it. And there was new artists getting it, people I never heard of. But, I was listening to them, and then the awards start. They start, Cardi get up there because, she does the opening. She did have some corny jokes, but the thing is, Cardi don't write that stuff. They have it written out, and people were just not feeling what she was saying and how she was saying it because it was written out from someone else, and she was reading from a teleprompter. So it is what it is. But you could feel the presence and the roar when she just came in the room. It's just like, it's overwhelming, her positivity. Like not her positivity, but her aura. Like, her aura is like amazing. And then I thought Baby Culture was in there. I thought she was about to show Baby Culture, and then she unravels it, and it's her first award because she won the first award of the night. I said, bitch, I could beat you up. I thought you was about to show me Baby Culture, y'all. I was excited. I was on stab like, she about to show Baby Culture. She about to show Baby Culture. And then she showed her award for getting the first award of the night. I was like, dang it. So, that's how it all popped off. And then they went to the first award. Like, they did the first award was Best Hip Hop. That was kind of weird for me coming from MTV. The first award be Best Hip Hop, the first one indoors. Of course, they did give it to Nicki Minaj for Chung Lee. So she won that award. That was actually the only award she won for the evening. And this was the first time I actually seen what people are talking about Nicki Minaj's body. Because at first, I'm like, oh, it looks fine. She looks proportioned. Like, even though she's had work done and she admits she had work done. But in the outfit she had on, I mean, God, she had the big old granny booty. Like, I'm talking about, how your granny got the granny booty? That granny booty? She got a granny. Like, she got a granny booty. And them big old, like it's like, it's so unreal that it's not real. Like, it's a build-a-body. Like, oh my goodness. I'd never noticed that Nicki was so, whoa. You know what I mean? I didn't know she had all them thighs and things going on. And then you see all that granny booty. That's all I could see was the granny booty. I was like, okay. She got her award. She did her thank yous or whatever. So that was that. They did some more awards. Kevin Hart got up there, went ham on Trump. He kept dissing Trump over, and over again. I was like, boy, if you don't sit your little butt down. So that was that. Then they went on to just more performances. I'm just going to talk about a few of them. The performance I didn't understand, like, why didn't, and somebody can answer this in the comments, why didn't Nicki perform on the main stage? She performed in a whole outer area, like a whole different area with just her fans. Like, you make this song called Barbie Dreams, like, dissing rappers, even though you're saying, I'm playing. Like, but you dissing these rappers, like, and DJ Khaled's wife was in the building. I wanted to see her say them things out loud in them rappers' face. But, the world didn't get that satisfaction. She said that stuff with her fans. She didn't say that stuff out loud to them rappers. And so that was that. I guess they were like, we not having this. We not having this beef. We're going to let her perform separately somewhere else. So she performed or whatever. It wasn't like, oh my God, this life-changing performance. I just still couldn't get over the granny booty. Man, that's a big old booty. Oh my, I still can't get over it. Like, that's a big old fake booty. I need to buy me one. But I need to buy a lot more before that. But anyway, then the performance I like, I'm not going to talk about all of them. I liked how Travis Scott, he has a whole different range of people he appeals to. And I feel like I was high off acid after watching his thing, because I'm like, is this what people on acid feel like? Because you could just see you just feel all over the place with his performance. But his energy, it's there. He's getting it. People bopping, people feeling him. People probably high and feeling him. But Travis is getting it. And then at the end, he said, Astro World #1. And like, he owned that he's #1. And I'm glad he said it out loud, because this whole Nicki thing, Travis called me and told me he know I'm #1. He not really #1. Girl, bye. Like, I don't hate Nicki Minaj at all. I don't. I know all her lyrics and even her new stuff. But her attitude has really been a put off lately, really bad. And the fact that she came and tried to blame everybody in the world for why her album didn't become number one. Really pissed me off. And then the fact where she tried to say, you bundle albums with merch. You bundle albums with merch. How you gonna talk about somebody when you did the same thing and you even did $5 deals? Like what is it? The old people say the pot cannot call the kettle black. Like you can't. So that to me was real phony. And then Chance the Rapper got on there trying to say she expressing herself. You don't express yourself coming after somebody's kid and girlfriend. That's not how you express yourself. Be a woman. Grow up. And I think she was being very childish at best. So that's that, whatever. J-Lo killed it. Killed it. J-Lo performed her ass off. And I like how she showed her after J-Lo was, and then Ja Rule came out. Y'all was like, Ja Rule came out. I was like, you I'm like, oh shoot. Because at first I was like, oh man, Ja Rule's in the building. What if he performs with J-Lo? And then boom, I'm real. The way you walk, the way you move. So, that went down. That was cute. I loved it. DJ Khaled all over there. Another one. So DJ Khaled was all over there. So I really liked her performance. What I didn't like is when J-Lo got that big award, I didn't hear her say anything about God. But when she got her second award, she said she felt very blessed. So, okay, let me know you giving honor to, God give your honor to to God, So she kind of fixed that, which was good. I'm trying to think what else. That Post Malone ending it with 21 Savage. Oh my goodness, that was hot. And then Aerosmith came out. That was hot. The song that hit me the most was the song. Oh my goodness, I cannot remember his name. Oh God, I cannot. His name starts with an L, but he was talking about, he was bringing out all the kids. And then he had the parents that were over the border, and then they were bringing their kids and getting their kids and the families reunited. And the shirt says, "We are human beings." I loved that. I loved that performance. It was powerful. It was moving. It was everything. Absolutely loved that performance. It was needed. It was really needed, and I loved it. All to the awards. I think Childish Gambino won 4 or 5 awards. Crazy, right? The Carters, I don't even think they were there, but they won 2 awards or 3 awards. These are not on stage awards. And it was kind of weird because the VMAs don't even put best rock artists. They don't even get to be announced and get to go on stage. They just get their award. It's everything has become about hip hop these days. Hip hop is taking over. Hip hop, the hippie to the hippie to the hip poppy, you don't stop. Up to the bang bang boogie, set up, jump the boogie to the. I don't even know all the words. My mom used to rap that Rapper's Delight all the time, but hip hop is taking over. Taking over. So that's what they focused the most on was hip hop and pop. Cardi, we're gonna talk about her right now. Cardi threw the ultimate shade line, but I was here for it. She said, and all her fans love her, and and people love her, and it's genuine. And she said, you can't buy that, bitch. Exactly how Cardi said it. And I was like, that's true. You can buy people, but you can't buy the genuineness. When she was getting her award, you can genuinely see people were happy, and that mood, the atmosphere changed when she was getting her award. When Nicki got hers, everybody was it was clap, yeah, let her get her thing, let her move about her way. It kind of was giving a brat what they wanted and letting her go about her way. But when Cardi was getting her awards, it felt genuine. When the Havana girl was getting her awards, it felt genuine, especially when she got to meet Madonna, and that moment, that was genuine. And I loved how Travis Scott talked about Aretha Franklin. Even before MTV even talked about Aretha Franklin, Travis said it in his set. Um, so, it's just a lot of it was genuine. I think them giving Nicki best hip hop, I really think that was a just to keep the peace thing. And that's fine. I don't care. She got that. That's good. I hope that her fans, because I'm not no hard fan of anyone. Like, seriously. Let me see here. What was I gonna say? I'm not a hard fan of anyone. I like Nicki. I can say almost every word to almost every song. I love Cardi B too. I like them both. I didn't love Cardi B. I like Cardi B's music, but I love the person more because she is genuine. She is genuine. She's humble, and you don't really get that humbleness out of Onika. Like, Onika's not humble. And I know everybody says she's been here 8, 10 years. And I'm like, okay. Okay. So the longevity is there. So that's what makes her a queen to a lot of the younger girls because she's been here forever. Who else do they know? But it's like real queen. Y'all keep going queens, queens. But when I think queens, I'm like, yo, y'all know Missy killed it. Missy writes for everybody. Missy is killing it. Did y'all forget the Brat? Did y'all forget Lil Kim and the Queen Bee era? Like, did y'all forget about all these rappers? Like, even going back to when women were trying to get equality in hip hop with MC Light and Queen Latifah, like Salt and Pepper. Like, y'all are so narrow minded, these young generations, that hip hop was alive with female rappers before Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. Like, hip hop was here with females that was killing it. Like, I would love to see Missy come back. I would love to see Missy, the Brat, all of them just come back hardcore. Like, I would love to see the 90s female rappers come back. I would love it. Shoot, I would love to see Queen Latifah come back. MC Light, she'll probably get on a gospel track and do a gospel rap because she's very into her gospel stuff now. But I think hip hop has been had female artists way before these two women. And this just needs to stop. I like them both. I think they both got bangers. Some things about Nicki Minaj I just don't like. And some things about Cardi, I'm like, girl, please stop. It is what it is. But I can feel when Cardi's around, the love is genuine. And I feel when Nicki's around, from seeing interviews and things like that, it's just the divas in the room. Everybody be nice, the divas in the room. Like, and you don't want to live your life being known as the bitch in the room. That we have to just appease you. Like, that's no way to live. Be happy. Smile. It's okay. So, that's all I have to say about that. And then when Cardi said, I just want to say, and then she said, ow, or something like that, and J-Lo started laughing. And then she said, Bronx bitches is like the best or something. I don't know what she said. Y'all gonna have to watch it. But sorry, guys. And when she said that, everybody was like, ah, and went crazy. And I just thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, my favorite performance of the night had to be J-Lo. J-Lo killed it. J-Lo killed it. She had features come out. It was wonderful. I loved it. It was great. I loved hearing Madonna talk. Like, I didn't know Madonna struggle. Like, Madonna had a struggle before she became somebody. So that was cool to hear Madonna's story, and how Aretha Franklin tied into her story. I would have loved if they did, instead of doing that Aerosmith end, even though it was tight, that if they would have did a tribute to Aretha Franklin. But I know these things are made like months and months and months in advance or something. But I would have loved if they would have just put something together, got a few artists, got Alicia Keys on it, and just did a little set for Aretha. Like, but I know at the BET Awards, trust me, we gonna show out. We gonna show Aretha the love Aretha deserves, because she is the queen of soul. So, yeah, that's my wrap up of the VMAs. It was nice. It was cute. She was cute. I haven't watched it in 10 years, so it was really nice to watch the VMA. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Bonnet talk. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a couple of them a week if something cool's going on TV or something like that. Just talk to you guys. Yeah, so that was my thoughts of the VMAs. What were yours? Leave them in the comments below. Bye, guys.